This quest for happiness is one of the noblest aims of humanity. Kaya lagi nating sinasabi, Happy New Year, naman maging masaya ka, Happy Birthday. Happiness has been very elusive to many. Kaya dapat we seek happiness and fulfillment, not sadness and frustration. But sadly, many people, unconsciously and unknowingly, actually seek sadness and frustration in their many projects. Jeremiah 13:23, a black man cannot change the color of his skin, and a leopard cannot change its spots. Ang sinasabi, you cannot change your inborn nature. Diyos ang may assign niyan, Diyos ang may bigay niyan. Pwedeng mabago ang mga dekorasyon sa buhay, pero yung core personality, yun ay mahirap gawin. Change people? A sad and frustrating project. Lord, we thank you that you love us, and you nurture us and nourish us and accept us. That at the end of the day, it is your love that makes us worthy of your presence, of your calling, of your blessing. Nawa, Panginoon, sa sandaling ito, patuloy niyo po kaming turuan at gabayan para makita namin ang mas matitibay at mas epektibong paraan kung paano kami sasaya sa buhay na siya namang gusto mong mangyari sa amin. We seek you, Father. Be our preacher, our teacher. In the name of Jesus, we thank you. Many of us are in the business of changing people. Some people get married and say, I'm going to change you with my love. Then 30 years later, hindi rin naman nangyari. May mga konting mga pagbabago, pero yung basic, yung core personality, you have to struggle with it or accept it or love it. At marami mga tao naghihiwalay, nagkakagalit because of this business of changing people. It is really a sad and frustrating project. And it is so because usually people do not and cannot change their nature, their natural disposition and tendencies. Ecclesiastes 6:10-11, you are only what you were created to be, a human, and it is useless to argue about it. People cannot argue with God about this, and a long argument will not change the fact. So marami mga tao buong buhay, they struggle with themselves. They reject themselves and they reject other people. And they are continuously seeking quick fixes to change themselves and to change others, only to end up frustrated and sad. People do not change significantly unless they have the genetic codes on which to base such change. In other words, huhugot ka pa rin ng pagbabago dun sa nasa iyo na nung isilang ka pa lang. Pag wala doon, wala ka mahuhugot, hindi mo mababago yung department na yun ng iyong buhay. Ano ang pagbabago ang gusto natin sa atin at sa kapwa, kailangan may tutungtungan, may kakapitan, at yun ay yung likas doon sa tao. Hindi mo siya pwedeng baligtarin kung ano yung likas niya. Marami nang nagtangka niyan at nabibigo naman lahat. Paminsan-minsan mukhang nagtatagumpay, pero after a while, umuulit, dumadating uli yung totoo, yung natural, kaya magkakaroon uli ng mga struggle kung yun ay hindi matatanggap at hindi yun actually masa-celebrate. Ecclesiastes 7:13, look at what God has made. You cannot change the thing even if you think it is wrong. Kahit hindi ka agree sa Diyos, kahit namamalian ka pa sa nakikita mo, kung Diyos ang may gawa, hindi mo yun mababago. So parents, yung ating project to always want to change our children, children wanting to change their parents, brothers and sisters wanting to change one another, mga magkakaibigan, lagi nilang stress ang nangyayari dyan, at ang nagiging bunga, paghihiwa-hiwalay o pagkakasira ng samahan. Ecclesiastes 1:15, what is crooked cannot be straightened, what is lacking cannot be counted. So huwag mong labanan yung natural, yung likas, yung nandyan. Dapat mo lamang siyang matutunang tanggapin, at kung matututunan mo pa siyang kakitaan ng maganda, ng mahusay, ng kaibig-ibig, sasaya ka. You can't make somebody change. Changing a person requires coercion, or manipulation and intervention, or violation of the person's basic core. It will damage the relationship. Kahit sa church. The church is in the big business of changing everybody. So we're also in the big business of rejection, in the big business of kicking people out, in the big business of going underground, hiding our realities and our truths, because our truths will not be accepted by many, because the many will want, the mob will want to change us. So you observe manipulative parents, as early as possible, their children escape from them and from their presence. Yung mga sobrang mga domineering parents, ang kauna-unahang ginagawa ng mga anak, pagkaroon ng pakpak, lumilipad, palayo. And even if there seems to be a change, when we are manipulating and coercing people, it's really not a change. It is just a transition into another naturally designed other that has always been there but was only waiting for the right time for it to come out. Hindi pwedeng palabasin yung wala naman doon at hindi naman nagtatago doon noon pa man. Nandun na rin, kaya lumabas lang. Tulog lang at naghihintay ng tamang panahon para gumising. Hindi lahat pwedeng magbago the same way. We cannot all change the same way, the same direction, in the same trajectory because we are not all made the same. Hindi tayo kinrate na magkakamukha. We are all unique. Kahit ang ating mga fingerprints, unique, walang magkakamukha. At ngayon, the higher level of identifying individuality, nasa mata, lalong mas precise, walang magkakamukha na mata. Kaya ngayon sa mga airport, ang sinisilip na mata eh. Hindi nilang fingerprint. Kasi mas nakita na nila na mas obvious doon ang pagkakaiba-iba natin. You could inspire, educate, support people to reform, to have some rearrangement of their behavior, but never be in the sad and frustrating business of changing people at their core. If you want some success in the changing business, change the object, make it yourself, change yourself. You will have better success there. Imbes ambisyonin mong baguhin ang kapwa para magbumagay sa kagustuhan mo, baguhin mo ang iyong pananaw, baguhin mo ang iyong sarili, baguhin mo ang iyong ugali, mas malaki ang tagumpay. Kasi kung ang pagbabago ay nagmumula doon sa taong babaguhin, mas nagtatagumpay yon. Kung ang pagbabago ay isang pasya nung taong dapat magbago o gusto magbago, mas nagtatagumpay yon. Kesa yung pagbabagong iginigiit, ipinipilit, idinidiin sa ibang kapwa. Change your attitude towards others instead of changing them. Apply this in your family life. Apply this among your friends. Magkakaroon talaga ng peace on earth and goodwill to men when we work on changing ourselves instead of in changing the person next to us. And you can change only yourself. You cannot change others. But even then, you can change only yourself, but only up to a point. Up to a point allowed by your own nature. Kahit gusto mo rin baguhin yung nature mo na inborn, you have to live with it and die in it and with it. Hindi pwedeng gayahin ang iba. You can change only up to a point that you can conceive, that you can like, that you can imagine, that you can believe in. Pag hindi ka rin naniniwala na mababago mo yung sarili mo, kahit ano pang gawin sa'yo, hindi ka pa rin magbabago. Kailangan paniwalaan mo yun. Kasi pag nagbago na yung isip mo, doon susunod yung katawan. Pero hindi mo rin kaya yung baguhin ang iyong isip beyond what is really there naturally, na mukhang sa simula ay wala doon, pero pagka nabigyan ng tamang nurture, tamang environment, tamang stimulus, lalabas at lalabas din yun. Pero kung wala yun doon sa simula, walang lalabas. Dapat nating tanggapin ang limitasyon ng mga pagbabagong pwedeng mangyari sa isang tao kahit sa ating sarili. Para hindi tayo lagi na-frustrate. Gaano kalaki na ang frustration ng mga mag-asawang ang tagal-tagal na, paulit-ulit. Hindi na talaga nagbago. Yung ang asawa mo, utangera. Hindi butangera, iba yun. Utangera. Wala ka nang ginawa kundi magbayad ng utang niya. Mula nung honeymoon nyo, utang lahat. Lagi may utang dito, may utang doon. Pag binuksan mo siguro yung mga jeans niya, nasa microscope, makikita mo yung utangera jeans. Tapos makikita mo, nanay din niya, ay, nga, lahi-lahi. Meron palang ganon. May mga ugali na hindi mo na talaga yun mababago. Lagi yung pinag-aawayan, mangangako siya, hindi rin magbabago na isang araw, tapos mamaya babalik, paulit-ulit. Mabuti pa, tinanggap mo na lang itong araw pa at hilanapan mo ng ano kaya ma-enjoy ko sa ugali niya. Nauna ay ayaw ko, baka naman merong maganda to, kailangan ko itong hanapin, kaysa malungkot ako buong buhay. But change must be conceived, must born in the mind, in the heart of the person who will change. If you can think it, you can do it. If you can believe it, you can do it. But if you cannot believe it cannot be done. And what's more, mas mahirap naman yata ang idea mo, tapos papapaniwalain mo ng iba na babaguhin nila ang sarili nila according to your idea. Ang laki ng resistance. You're bound to fail. And the only lasting changes are those that we decide to make ourselves. Kailangan ikaw ang magpasya na babaguhin mo ito. Pag meron kang ganong decision, kailangan gawin mo yon. Yung mga I will quit smoking, I will quit this, I will quit that, yung tao ang kailangan mag-decide. Kahit anong pamimili po dyan, huwag ka manigarilyo, may cancer, may ganito, may ganyan. Dahil ang drawing ay pakita mo sa kanya ng mga cancer na tinitirhan ng mga langgam, hindi siya magbabago hanggang hindi siya nagsasabing, babaguhin ko to. Kaya pag binabantayan mo, pinaparusahan mo, pag nahuli mo, magbabago-bago lang yon habang nakikita mo, pero pag talikod mo o pag naitago niya, babalikan at babalikan pa rin. Changes we can cause in others could only be those which are also natural to them. Also God-given and God-designed long before. Ecclesiastes 1:10, is there anything of which we can say, look, there is something new, or this is something new? It was here long ago. It was here before our time. So kahit sa ating mga, ay, nagbago ako, naging ganun ako. Mula nung naborn again ako, naging ganito ako. Mula nung nag-Bible study ako, naging ganun ako. Nandun na rin yun, nasa codes mo na, hindi pa lang lumalabas kasi hindi na-nurture, hindi na-nourish. Pero hindi ko man nagbago ang isang born again Christian sa kababasa ng verses, ibig sabihin, ganun ding pagbabago ang mangyayari sa kanyang kapwa. Kasi yung nagbago, may pinagbabasihan na nandun na sa kanyang sariling personalidad na maaaring wala doon sa kapwa niya. So hindi mo pwedeng hanapin sa kapwa ang pagbabagong nangyari sa iyo kahit pareho kayong kumakanta, umaawit, nagwo-worship. Kasi iba-iba tayo. So much frustration can happen when you expect the same spiritual, emotional, and even personality changes because you are all now exercising the same faith or believing in the same God. Kailangan hanapin mo kung ano yung likas sa tao at doon mo ibase ang gusto mo maging development niya. Hindi mo pwedeng hugutin ang wala sa loob. And the only intervention we could do is to rouse covert nature into overtness. Gisingin mo lang yung tulog, ilabas mo yung nakatago, pero kung wala talaga doon, wala kang ilalabas. It will be a frustrating business. 2 Corinthians 3:18, and we all are being transformed into His image with ever-increasing glory, which comes from the Lord. So, see, may transformation, but that transformation is God-ordained. It is God-designed. And that kind of transformation is a basis because that God concept in us and that image of God in us has been in us and with us since we were conceived. In other words, it is not foreign matter. It is there. Kailangan lang gisingin, kailangan ma-encourage, kailangan ma-nurture. Designed na noon pa. Kaya pwedeng mangyari. Our transformation towards godliness is very, very possible because godliness has been in us, ingrained in us, has been part of us since creation. But God created us in unique ways. That's why the transformation that can happen is not uniform. Iba-iba pa rin. Because God is not a God of sameness. God is God of variety. Ang lahat ng ginagawa niya, iba-iba. Iba-iba ang snow, iba-iba ang patak ng ulan, kung inoobserbahan mo yan. Iba-iba ang isda, iba-iba ang kulay. Iba-iba, so hindi tayo pwedeng pare-pareho. Pag ginawa mong pare-pareho ang tao, mabibigo ka lang, mafufrustrate lang siya, mai-stress lang kayong lahat. People do not change significantly unless they have a significant change of mind or heart. And that is only if the change could be affected by and in the mind. So ang mahalaga talaga ministry mo, yung isip ng tao, yung kanyang diwa, yung kanyang consciousness. Hindi mo pwedeng daanin sa pananakot, sa pagpaparusa, hindi mo pwedeng daanin sa pagbabantay. Kailangan siya, makarating siya sa point na yung isip niya mismo naliwanagan at nakita niya ang dapat makita at natanto niya ang dapat na maunawa. Romans 12:2, do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. So sa isip nagsisimula ang lahat. At kanya-kanya tayo ng isip, kanya-kanya tayo ng kayang isipin, at kanya-kanya tayo ng pinupuntahan ng direksyon ng isip. Kaya sabi, then, when you do this, you will be able to test and approve what God's will is. His good, pleasing, and perfect will. Sa isip ang lahat. Paano mo papalitan ang isip ng iba? Hindi mo naman isip yun. Kailangan ikaw ang baguhin mo yung sarili mo. At siya baguhin niya ang sarili niya. And at most, we can inspire one another. Meanwhile, personal experience, not a lecture, could be a major catalyst for change. Ang tunay na nakakapagpabago sa tao, kung magbabago siya at kung may paghuhugutan siya ng pagbabago, ay karanasan. Kaya dapat hayaan natin ang taong makaranas. Tulad nung tinatawag natin na prodigal son. Bakit ba siya nagbago ng isip? Naranasan niyang mahirapan. Naranasan niyang magutom. Naranasan niya ikumpara yung kanyang amang mabait sa kanyang amo na hindi siya pinapakain. So dahil naranasan niya, nagkaroon ng kakapitan ang pagbabago ng isip. At nung nagbago ang isip, sabi niya, tatayo ako, uuwi ako sa amin, at sasabihin ko sa tatay ko, tanggapin na lang niya ako kahit katulong na lang. Dahil nagbago ng isip niya, sumunod yung katawan. Pero kailangan sa isip magbago. Paano niyo babaguhin ang isip ng iba? Sa sermon? Kaya ngayon mga bata, kakantahan ka ng Papa, don't preach. O kaya tatakpan nila yung tenga nila, o maglalagay sila ng mga earplugs dyan. Para hindi ka marinig. Kasi, kung minsan, nakakatorete yung naririnig mo, lalo't hindi handa yung utak mo na pakinggan yon, hindi nadadaan sa nag. Hindi nadadaan sa bunganga, hindi nadadaan sa pagpipilit. Kailangan yung tao ang makarating sa sarili niyang moment of enlightenment. Kailangan magkaroon siya ng sarili niyang kaliwanagan at karanasan ang malakas magturo ng pagbabagong loob. Pag ang karanasan mo na ang gumising sa natutulog mong katalinuhan, at ang malakas gumising sa natutulog na katalinuhan at karunungan ay pain, suffering, failure. Kaya yung mga yon, hindi dapat negative ang tingin natin. When people go through pain because they did things, cause and effect, our prayer is that it will lead them to enlightenment. Hindi yun punishment kung naging dahilan para siya magkaroon ng pagbabagong loob. Sabi nga nila, there are no mistakes, only lessons learned. Pag tinignan mo ang isang karanasan na nasaktan ka, napagod ka, nalugi ka as a mistake, napaka-negative. But you can count it as a lesson learned. May natutunan ako. Siyempre, may matrikula. Siyempre, may bayad. Pero may natutunan, therefore, panalo ka doon. At yung ganun mga karanasan ang magpapabago. Kaya mahalaga kung gusto natin na ma-inspire ang ating kapwa na mag-improve ang ugali, mabago ang kanilang mga asal, encourage them, allow them to experience many things in life. Especially hardship. Especially what some people call failure. Especially difficulty, kasi yun ang gumagawa ng karakter. Kaya pag pinalaki ka sa layaw, puro sarap, puro ginhawa, madalas kulang sa karakter. Kulang sa ganda ng pagkatao ang isang taong hindi nakakaranas ng mga paghihirap. Hindi naman natin gusto mag-volunteer na maghirap. Pero kung naghihirap ka, tapos natututunan mo yung lesson, napakaganda nun kasi you can turn it into something beautiful. So let us not interrupt people when they are going through the lessons in life. Let us not always try to shield them, especially our children, from difficulty, from the consequences of the choices they make. Dahil yun ang magpapabago ng kanilang isip at yun ang gagawa ng pagkatao. Yun ang bubuo ng character. To be happy, do not change people. Instead, sabi ng 1 Thessalonians 5:14-15, be patient with everyone. Do not expect people to change according to your taste, according to your wants, or kung church, according to your statement of faith. Yung church tuloy nagiging parang factory. People come in as individuals and after 1 week, they're all uniform. Magkakamuka. Nawawala yung personalidad ng mga tao. Do not change people according to your doctrinal stand on things. Let the Lord finish the good work that the Lord has begun. Let the person go through experiences, and what you can do is to inspire, to assist, to help, but not to intervene. Not to manipulate, not to coerce people into sainthood. Do not use religion to change people. In fact, the purpose of a Jesus-based religion is to accept people, not to change them. And once accepted and loved, they rediscover themselves and they decide to change towards godliness, and they change, not because you police them and coerce them into change. So beware of testimonies. You know, testimony, somebody stands in front and look at me, I read the Bible 3 times and I'm a changed person. And then the unsaid is, so you too. You too must change the same way I changed, in the same direction I changed. And that is very coercive. Truth niya yun, different people have different truths, personal truths. You change, and you can change only what is in a person because of nurture. So when the nurture is changed, the result will change. But no nurture can change nature. So you've got to learn to accept what is nature, and you can change what is just because of nurture, but you've got to know the difference. Kaya maraming tao in the churches, they go underground because they say, I'm in this situation, and the same brother or sister is in the same situation, and this person already changed. How come I have not changed yet? You can change the nurture, and you can change the product, but what about the nature? Because not all people have the same nature. Instead, let religion help you change your mind about others instead of forcing them to change according to your expectations. Let your religious belief, let your spirituality change your mind about accepting others, appreciating, even enjoying and celebrating others and their otherness. Huwag mo siyang hanapin na maging ikaw. Hanapin mo yung pagiging siya at yun ay ma-enjoy mo sa buhay kasi yun ang gift ng Diyos sa'yo na hindi lahat ng tao kamukha mo. Na mayroong ibang may enjoy outside of you, that when you are together, kumpleto ang lahat kasi iba-iba kayo. Ephesians 4:22-24. You were taught to be made new in the attitude of your minds and to put on your new self, which means your new mind, created to be like God in true righteousness and holiness. Kailangan yung new attitude comes from a renewed way of thinking. So be happy, accept people, appreciate, and even enjoy people. Enjoy their being different from you. Tama na ang struggle. Tama na ang manipulation. Tama na ang rejection. Kailangang magbago tayo ng pananaw tungkol sa pagbabago. In Jesus, God accepts, not changes people beyond their natural, inborn design. Jeremiah 13:23, can an Ethiopian change his skin or a leopard its spots? The obvious answer is no. Matthew 9:12, Jesus said, for there are eunuchs who were born that way. The one who can accept this should accept it. The Lord says there are people who are born that way, born this way, born that way. You should learn to accept it. Not you trying to change everybody to become like your ideal. Accept people. Enjoy people's otherness and uniqueness. Enjoy the otherness and uniqueness of your partner. Kumusta naman kayo mga mag-asawa? Na-enjoy mo ba na ibang-iba sa ugali mo, ugali na yung asawa? O lagi niyong pinag-aawayan? Kumusta naman kayo maging magulang at anak, magkapatid, magkaibigan? Yung mga magkaibigan, pilit sila nagtatalo, kailangan maging katulad ka ng iniisip ko na dapat ay ikaw. Tapos maghihiwalay lang sila dahil sa ganon. We must always tell God and ourselves, Psalm 139:13-14, for you created my inmost being. You knit me together in my mother's womb. I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well. Instead of struggling with your Maker, appreciate the way your Maker made you. And keep on improving within the realm of what can be improved on based on your God-given, inborn nature. Accept yourself as God created you and appreciate and enjoy even yourself. Dapat may spirituality, may religion, may church para mawala yung guilt at mag-enjoy ka ng freedom from guilt. Hindi yung lalong dumami ang guilt at lalo ka lang na-depress habang dumadami ang yung religious involvement. This is true Jesusness. Accept, not change people. Inspire, help them, pray for them, support them. Then they will come to a realization that they want to change for the better, but only within what their nature will allow them. Yun lang tayo matatahimik. Doon lang magkakaroon ng kapayapaan sa tahanan, sa lipunan, sa church, maging sa buong mundo. Romans 15:7, accept one another. Then, just as Jesus accepted you in order to bring praise to God. Sinabi bang reject one another? No, the Pharisees are in the business of rejection. The teachers of the law and the Pharisees are in the business of judging people, of promoting themselves. But Jesus is in the business of loving and accepting people. And that love, once internalized, is what inspires and energizes people to change within. And then the change will go out of what is in their heart to become real, to be manifest in physical reality. Kaya nagiging totoo. It is the individual's personal business to change themselves. 1 Peter 1:22, now that you have purified yourselves by obeying the truth, so that you have sincere love for each other, love one another deeply from the heart. And this is what brings happiness. Be happy. Let others be happy. Desert, abandon, project the project that is sad and frustrating, that is changing others to suit your taste. Father, we thank you that you accept us and you love us. And beyond that, you really help us to change for the better, to move from glory to glory, but only within what our thought allows, what our body allows, and within what our nature allows. Turuan mo kay Panginoong tanggapin ang aming mga sarili, tanggapin ang mga mahal namin sa buhay, nang sa ganon, mabawasan o mawala ang pakikipagtunggali, ang mga contest, ang struggles among us. Pagbulay-bulayan natin ng mga kapatid, at nawa, dahil dito, lalo tayong maging masaya at makapwesto tayo to receive God's blessings of happiness. Be with the Lord in silent reflection. Love to you, mga pamangkin. Dito tayo mag-aral ng salita ng Diyos. Dito tayo mag-aral ng mga practical na bagay, magdalanginan para sa isa't isa, makinig ng mga mensahe, at dito tayo magsasama-sama spiritually sa ating official EdLapiz YouTube channel na ang address ay Sabi ni Kuya Ed. Remember, dito tayo ha? Sabi ni Kuya Ed, ang ating official YouTube channel.